All right. Um, hey guys, what's up? Trying some artwork today, I guess. Let's see how that goes. I haven't went live for a long time actually, but yeah, let's try it out. Um, let me let me open a empty canvas real quick. Oh wait a minute. um, what size? Let's just go with this. Okay, I forgot to connect my tablet, so let me do that real quick. Okay. Alright, let me get my tablet and the pen. Okay, perfect. Well, hopefully it's gonna work out pretty good. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll see how that goes. Okay, alright. Let me put it right there. Alright, perfect. Is the sound good? Hopefully the sound good. I don't know, I had to install OBS again because I didn't have it, so I had to install it. Uh, oh, wait a minute. I need to get the app for my sketch. What the hell is it called? Even a sketch pad or something? You know, the one that doesn't have a screen on it. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. Okay. What is it called? I forgot. Oh, XP. Yeah, I have an XP pin. It's working pretty good. It's I don't know. It's a little bit cheaper, which is good. Um, hopefully it's gonna work out. All right, let's go a little bit down. All right, so I'm gonna try to do something really simple. Like I don't know. I don't want to try anything big or you know heavy. So try out just a simple thing, something easy to do, I guess. All right. Let's see. Layer. I have the first layer. Let's add a second layer just in case. I'm gonna keep this layer here just in case I have to add more or something. All right. Okay. So the picture that I have, I got it from Instagram. I'm gonna try to do it. Wait, what color do I have? Oh, okay. I have a red color. Okay. So let's go do the background first. Kind of want to do something a little bit grayish, if possible. Maybe not. I guess bluish, grayish color, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Like right here, maybe. Right here, maybe. Yeah, yeah. I think that should work. Um, change. Put them down. Okay. All right. Get a brush. Will the will the white work here? Yeah, it's all right. I can work with that. Okay, so this is gonna be our end of the view. We're gonna add something here. So there's a river going on right there till here, and then turn back again. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do anything like not too much stuff. It's just trees and grass and stuff like that. So it's, not gonna be too heavy. Just want to do something simple for now. I don't know. I want to go back to streaming, but I don't know. Sometimes it can be too much. You have to work with everything. So see how that goes. My pressure sensor that I have, I think it's a little bit low because I have to pressure my pen a lot. Damn, dude, that song is too much. Let me just go to the next one. Yeah, that was too much. Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. I think I'm gonna start doing the sky first because that's the first thing. Uh, who's on my near my feet? Where's my bunny? Oh, wait a minute. Did I use the wrong layer? I think I did. Yeah, I used this. I always do that. I always do that. I don't know why. Just so stupid. Okay, let's go with this brush. This is one of my favorite brush that I use. Oh, wait a minute. Again, I forgot. I keep forgetting about the layer. Like, that's something that I always do. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying this brush for now, but I'm gonna change it because this is a good brush, but it, I need to find a better brush than this one. I used to work in Photoshop a lot, so I don't have that many um, brush anymore because I moved from here. I don't know, I didn't want to pay that much, So yeah. Anyway, this is like an oil color brush, I think. See, this is a good brush, right? But this one is my new favorite brush, which is it's alright. Let's see which one actually better in cloud. And then I also have to add some other color into it. Let's go with blue, maybe. I don't know. The skies can be like really different color sometime. Um, it depends. Sky is very unique and colorful. So okay, this one alright. Yeah, see how this brush just took away that color and mixed into it? This is what it does. Like, it will mix color from one to another, which does, like, can be useful sometimes, but sometimes it's not. So it's just hit or miss. I haven't done a sky for a long time, actually. See how that goes. Okay, maybe I need to go more darker, but for now I'm just gonna keep this color. Um, just to put some color in the background. Hopefully the music isn't too loud for you guys. Eh, yeah, it looks good. I mean, I'm alright with this. I think using 2 or 3 type of brush in one work does work pretty good, at least for me. If you want to use more, or if you want to use something else, that's up to you. I personally do use 1 or 2 brushes because I don't know, sometimes some of the things that you need to do. Like, okay, so artwork is more of like a copy, right? You're copying something. Let's just say you're taking a picture. Now, if you are doing something out of your memory or something, it's easier to do it because you don't have to follow any guideline. But when you were trying to copy somebody else's artwork, or let's just say you took a picture of a scenery or something and you're trying to do it, it's way harder to do. Um, just one of the issue I always have is that, well, how do you copy? You know, because copying isn't easy. People always think that, oh, copying is easy, but see, the problem comes in when you're copying something, you're comparing yourself to somebody else, right? So it it's a situation where it's like, okay, is it better? Like the one that I done, is it better or no? You know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, look, this is okay, but it doesn't really bring what an oil color brush does most of the time. So again, I like this brush, but I still will go for this brush than anything else. At least that's what I do most of the time. Okay, let's start doing a little bit of, you know, sky and a little bit of cloud maybe. I always love doing cloud. Cloud is one of my favorite things to do. It's a hard thing to do, at least for me. It's pretty hard. I don't know. I always mess up somehow. One of the thing I learned is that if you want to copy, let's just say picture or something, it's better to do also your way, because when you copy somebody's stuff or when you copy a picture, you can't do everything the way it is. Wait a minute, why is brush doing this? This is weird. Never had this issues before. That's the brush that I always use. What's going on? See, I have all this brush, but I don't know. I don't really like any of them most of the time. Maybe how about this brush? Let's try this one. Some of the brush doesn't work because it can be like really brush takes time to load, right? And some of the brushes are too heavy, so it might not work. It does look good, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I'll keep it. Let me add it on my working with layers so I can use it after. How about this one? This one looks good. Lower it down a tiny bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into this brush. Seems like what else do I have? If I can't find anything, I'm gonna go back to whatever brush I have, I guess. Charcoal brush. I wonder how that's gonna be. I always try to do like those brushes right here. Maybe I'm gonna try it out, see how that goes. But for now, let's just try this. I think I have this brush as far as I remember. Let me try it. Yeah, I have this brush. This is also one of the oil color brush that I have, that I use. It's alright though. Like, it does work pretty good, but it's not the best. I always have a hard time choosing brush. Yeah, see, it does work pretty good. Maybe this one? No, it's not. Hold on, where is my phone? I gotta mute it so I don't. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, I gotta mute my phone. Okay, so yeah, I guess not. I think I'm gonna. I actually downloaded all the brushes that I could find that I might use, but I don't know. Still, sometimes I feel like I don't have enough brushes. Maybe just me, but okay. All right, let's go back. Okay, what's happening? I'm gonna add some cloud here, I think. You know what? Let me zoom in. It might be easier for me to do it. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not happy with the brush. I don't know what's going on. Like, this is, it doesn't look like cloud to me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Now let's try out. Try out this brush. Let's try out this brush. Yeah, no, it feels more weird. Like, as an oil paint, yeah, it might work, but this is, I feel like this is the part that I'm just having hard time dealing with, like this area right here. Um, I want to do it more darker color, if that's possible. Okay, so what you have to do sometime is when you look at, like, when you do something, you gotta zoom in. See how that goes. See how it doesn't look good. At least for me, it doesn't look good to me. Now, can cloud be like this? I mean, yes, of course. I mean, cloud is always like that. But you have to be the one that choosing what you want to do. And you have to pick what color will go and how it's gonna be, because I don't know. I mean, you have to figure it out what is good for your art, and sometime, you have to choose how you want to do it. For example, right now I'm seeing it, I don't like it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add more color into it and put color here and there and see how that goes. Like, for example, I'm gonna put some hair to blend it in. Um, See how like it leaves a brush stroke or brush mark that I don't really like it. Like it does sometimes looks good, but it's a little bit too much for me at least. Um Hold on. I think my cat is knocking at the door. Yeah, that's my cat. He wants to come in for food. He always do this kind of stuff. He will knock on the door, want to come in, and then he want to go out again. Like, why? Do you want to come in or do you want to go outside? Choose, Jesus. Anyway, okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a different color here. Try to mix it up. I don't know how I feel about the song is alright. I don't really like it that much. I need to find something that I do like. Um I haven't found any. Some of the stuff that I like, you know, like it's like a copyrighted stuff, so it's not gonna work for me. Yeah, I'm gonna use this brush and maybe use the other one sometime here and there, but for now, let's just use this. See this color. I'm gonna try to add more color here, to make it a little bit more better. Let's see. Yeah, start with here. Maybe here. See, most of the time, what I do, again, I don't know a lot doing artwork and stuff, so I might be wrong. But what I do is I start with like a big, like I put the whole thing like a bluish, and now I'm using a small brush to go around it and making some changes here and there. It does work, at least for me, you know. It does work pretty good for me most of the time. I might try to add a tiny bit of color into it. I don't know. I mean, sky can have different color, so why not? You know, just add some new color into it. See how that goes. Okay, zoom in again. I mean, zoom out again. So far it's not doing what it's supposed to do, but it's all right. I will go with it. Um, if it doesn't work out, then I'll just try to fix it and see how that goes. But for now, it should be fine. Maybe a little bit more darker color, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Didn't work. Yeah, one other thing, like sky has a lot of different color into it, so it depends on what you want to do and how you want to do it. So see this color right here, this is the only color that I have, so I'm gonna pick this color and then add it tiny bit here, so it doesn't look like, oh, this is just one color in the sky. Like I want to add a tiny bit of color here and there, because again the light will go everywhere. um so you kind of have to, you know, match it up. And like, for example, this color right here, you can see here and you can see there and you can see there, so the light is going like everywhere, right? Like light is moving every way. Okay, I still don't like this area right here, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start adding more color into it, and it made it look like a dark or cloudy sky here. I feel like this two color kind of like mix in together when I put my brush here like this. Okay, now um I'm not gonna work on it what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna wait and finish it after I done this part. I don't know, I think that would be a better idea than doing it right now, so I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. This area in the sky, I want to go more darker, so I'm gonna pick color from here and go a little bit darker. I do also want to add more darker color into it because I don't know, it doesn't look as dark as I want it to be. I feel like I went too dark, too dark. Okay, let's put it down a tiny bit. Just not too dark, I guess. I don't know. Doing cloud is can be challenging sometime or can be easy. It depends on how you do it. For me, is kind of both. Sometimes it does work out pretty good, and one go you're done. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it takes some time, takes some practice to do it. So it's hit or miss, like I guess. See, I like this color, but I feel like this is just getting into a situation where it's just too much. So I'm gonna add some other color into it. I don't like using black most of the time, and I don't really want to add too much darker color if I can help myself. But I don't know, sometimes you might need some darker color in your life. Yeah, no, this is not working out. This is not working out. This is not what I thought it's gonna be. Um, so what I'm gonna do now, because I tried everything and it didn't work out, I'm gonna grab a bigger brush and then I'm gonna go all in with darker color. Okay. All right, now it's all dark. Okay. Let's pick a smaller brush and then this time I'm gonna choose a color. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the other brush that we were using. Yeah, let's go with that. And I am going to make it a tiny bit lighter, not too much. Oh my god. My cat is crying now. He want to go outside. Like, why? You want to come in now? You want to go outside? What's going on with you? Oh my god. What do you want? You want to sit next to me? Come on. Come on, Baba. Come here. Come here. You can sit next to me. Yeah, there you go. A cute baby boy. No, 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 no. Don't touch her. Stay here. Stay here. You want to sit on my keyboard, of course. He always does. All of them do, actually. They love sitting on my keyboard somehow. I feel like I'm adding the color and it's not working out because um, it's kind of like you are adding a lot of color into one place instead of having a big patches of it. So I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna take this color and go with it like this. You know what? Let me use this brush because this thing did work pretty good when I tried it. Right here, maybe. Again, I love to use a few different brushes instead of just one because it does help me a lot. Sometimes it doesn't work out. I don't know. This is why I always loved um, traditional art because traditional art you can choose whatever brush you want. It doesn't. Nobody will hold you back, right? But if you're doing like digital, sometime it doesn't work out, and sometime you might have to use something else. Let's see how that goes. So far, I'm liking this brush. Okay, now I'm gonna put some tiny clouds here. In the end, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add more light here, but for now, I just want to add smaller color. See how that goes. I feel like if you're somebody who knows how to use one brush for everything, oh my god, that's like the best. But I can't. I have to use multiple brushes because I don't know. I kind of like that, and sometimes it doesn't work out for me. Using just one brush for everything. Maybe use a tiny one and then make a smaller cloud right here. Maybe. If it does work out, then yeah. I mean, I don't know. Clouds are weird. Like it goes. Clouds are everywhere, and sometimes they're in a different shape, and some other time they're not. So doing cloud is fun. At least for me, I love doing clouds, but it's also hard sometimes. Okay. Oh, yeah. This looks much better than what I started with. Like I am happy with this. This is all right for me. Let's add some color up here. Maybe right here. Yeah, I'm not an expert doing cloud. Like I made so much mistake doing cloud most of the time, but sometimes it works out fine and sometimes it doesn't. So it depends, you know. I don't know. Doing artwork, I always learn is that it's better to follow the way the art wants to instead of changing the way you want things. Like yeah, sometimes you kind of have to move it around, but I always let my art do it however they want or whatever my art wants to do most of the time. So I just see it like this, and then I'm like, okay, well, it looks good, but how about this? I want to touch on this something. Like I want to touch here and see how much better I can make it. I'm gonna actually take out all these bumps here because I think it's a little bit too much for me at least. Okay. And yeah, that actually works. That looks better than what I done and how I tried to do it. So I'm happy. I think the brush is a little bit too small for me. I do have a pressure sensor on my sketch pad, or the pad that I have, but sometimes it doesn't. The brush doesn't want to do it. Like if I push it too much, it will make it darker. I'm gonna push it a small amount, it's gonna make it lighter, which is pretty good. Like if you use one brush for a long time, you will understand how the brush goes and what to do. So I don't know. This is a new brush for me. I never used it, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Okay, so now this place right here, I want to add more dark into it, but I can't use this brush because if I go softer, it's not gonna work for me, right? It's gonna make it more lighter. So I'm gonna change the brush and I'm gonna get some other brush that will work. So get this brush right here, and then I'm gonna make it smaller. Start working on it like this. See, um, so yeah, this is what I meant when I was saying that yeah, I like using different type of brush because one brush doesn't do the job sometimes. I might have to practice more about using just one brush though, like maybe that gonna help me, but for now, that should work. Let's make it a little bit more darker right here. I needed a little bit darker color. I don't want to use too much black into it, but okay, now I'm gonna go back and look into it. It's alright. It's not as I thought it's gonna be, but again, sometimes it doesn't work out for you, you know? Sometimes whatever you do, it doesn't work out, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't say that I don't have to make artwork and make it good all the time, you know? That doesn't work like that. Sometimes it's gonna work out and sometimes it doesn't, which is fine. Um, yeah, okay, I think that's enough for me. I don't want to use too much time on here for now. I might hover though, put some color right here just to blend it in. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually add more color right here. A little bit up here, maybe a little bit dark color because this is the end of the. This is like all the way in the. Um, okay, so the sun is. It's gonna be right here, right? So the more further away you go, the more darker the color will get. Well, that's how it goes most of the time, but it could be something else. It's totally up to you, however you want to do it. Um, but yeah, let me just put some color here and maybe some darker colors. Let's see. Some of this color, yeah, sure. Yeah, I think this worked out better than I hoped for, but again, you never know. Sometimes you think things gonna work out and then it doesn't work out, and sometimes you think things are not gonna work out and it does work out. So it's just completely random chance. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, use another brush. Let's go with that, and then pick and slowly work out all of the shadow and light. So for example, all of this right here, I'm gonna add different color into it. So let's go with like a little bit orangish color because when the sun is going down, you do have different color into it. So let's add that. Maybe some light here. Actually, yeah, sure, why not? Why not, right? Sometimes you'll have shadow on the cloud. Um, okay, see how much time I'm spending here? I don't, I don't think you should. Um, most of the time, I feel like you need to spend less time, but I'm not that good, so I'm just spending a ton of time doing all of this stuff. You know, if you're somebody who knows how to do it, it's gonna be easier for you. You know, but for me, because I don't know how to do any of it, so I'm just trying my best. Okay, so I'm gonna add a tiny bit of light color here. Like I said, I want have to have a like light hitting the clouds, kind of like that. If that makes sense. That's maybe. All right, let's go back. Yeah, see, it looks like the light is hitting the cloud more, which is good. Um, I don't know. I I seen a lot of clouds. Um, some of them does have the shape, and I want to have it. I want to do it like that. So hopefully it's gonna work out. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it will not. Okay. I'm gonna add tiny bit more yellows here. Now I'd love to finish it off here, but I'm gonna go with more orangey because why not? Orange, I love it. I love the color orange. So I'm gonna add more orange into it. I don't know why. I always love orange. See, this brush does work pretty good now, but when it comes to like doing bigger scales, it doesn't work as much. And there's my other cat. Want to come in? Oh my god, dude, what the hell is happening with these cats? I'm not even sure if you want to come in. Sometimes he knocks the door and ran off. Yeah, that's something he does. I don't know why he does that, but yeah, he does. Okay, so the 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 sun is gonna be here, right? So I'm gonna make it a little bit more lighter because the sun ray is hitting everywhere. If the sun is going down, it's gonna be here. So I gotta make sure this is the lighter place. I'm gonna make it more light, but for now, let's just keep it like that. I don't want to go too bright if I don't have to. It's always doing an artwork is always balance it out, see what you need, where you need it, instead of just going randomly. At least that's what I think of it, but maybe I'm wrong. I seen some people going in a random way and they can create really good artwork, but not me. I have to always think what I'm gonna do next and how it's gonna go. Like, yeah, the thing, I always go with the flow most of the time, but I still have to make sure everything is in the right place. um I don't know, like I said, I'm not that good, so maybe because of that it takes me a long time to do anything most of the time. Yeah, that looks good. I'm not gonna beat myself for it, but go back. What do you guys think? I feel like it's alright. Like, it's not too much, but still, I'm happy with it. It's alright how the way it's going. You let me add some white clouds here real quick. Or, well, it's not even white. What the hell is it? Like orangish or something? Purplish, bluish? I don't know. Some color, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna go more lighter color here because again, this is this part of the sun where the sun is. So I want to make sure we know that. Um, maybe, yeah. All right, I think I'm done doing this sky. I don't want to spend too much, and sometime when you spend too much time, you make it last good. Um, so I'm gonna finish this part off. The only part that I want to touch is this part right here. I want to make it a little bit. Oops, it was too much. Went with too much here. Yeah, maybe like this, maybe that, like that. Maybe that's something that I think that does look good. Damn, I can't even talk, dude. What the hell is happening? You know what? Let's go with a little bit orangish color right up here. And then right up here a little bit. How does it look? It's alright. It doesn't look as good as I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, let's start working on landscape. Okay, now I need a color. Maybe a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little bit greenish color. I always love dull green most of the time. I don't like, too bright greens and stuff like. Oh, jeez. I misclicked. Hold on. Come on. What's happening? Why am I doing it? I'm a dummy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot to save it. I need to make sure I save the art. Because I don't want my cat to come in here and destroy everything. I don't know, just name it like Sky, I guess. I'm not really good at naming stuff most of the time. Brush. Okay, this time I'm gonna use another brush like this, yeah, so that's gonna work out for me. Just get a different brush. Jeez, it's taking me forever. Just fill it up. There it goes, and then yeah, that's not the color that I chose. Oh my god, that's not the color that I chose actually, but it's accidentally start doing that. Maybe like that. Yeah, that should work. I want this blue color with the green color to mix it up a tiny bit more. Like that, yeah. When you do artwork like this, you have to make sure that all the color that you have, they match with each other. Because I don't know, if it doesn't match with it, like when I say match means that you have to use the color of the sky and color of the land together combined. So the gap between two is hard to tell, or at least it's easier for your eyes. And I will actually show you what I mean. But for now, yeah. So see right here, this is supposed to be a lens or something. Like it's not. It's supposed to be like a river going around, right? So of course I have the blue, but it also will reflect the sky, right? So I have to keep that in mind. Now let's do the land first, and then we can connect both together, and I'll show you how to do it. We're gonna do it like slowly, one by one more. So we're gonna start from the top and go down slowly. So let's grab this one and get a different color, maybe a little bit like this color. That seems pretty close to what I want. And then I'm gonna start going right here. And I'm gonna start adding. I'm gonna mix up the sky and the land like this. Because if you're looking far away, you don't know which is what sometime because they mix into together so well. There's a lot of the time that people do artwork where they don't really actually spend that much time just doing fast and finishing it off, which is fine, you know, like I feel like if we can do it, great. For me, I can't do it. I need some time to adjust things, work with whatever I have. It doesn't work out as great as for me, at least. Um, Let me add the color here real quick. I'm gonna sum up here. Color up here. Okay, alright, now I'm gonna use a different brush. Now, one thing I'm gonna look is that is my landscape is even or not, because that's one of the problem I always have is I don't. Why is it doing that? I don't know where my landscape. Yeah, it's not even. See, it's not even. So I gotta fix that. Okay, so Control Z. Control Z. Okay, all right, good. Okay, so my land is not even, so I'm gonna make it even. Let's go with this. Yeah, I have that issue all the time. I don't know why. Like, maybe the computer, the way my computer is not actually the way it should be. Maybe because of that. I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna use a different brush for this one actually. To mix it up more. And then use a tiny brush to finish it off. Make it look like clouds and stuff, you know. Or maybe trees, I don't know. Who knows, right? Okay. Let's go with some darker bushes or trees. Bushes and trees on the, what do you call it? Horizon? Horizon, right? Isn't it? On the horizon. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna use this color, but I want to have it a little bit dull color because it's a cloudy place. Shouldn't be that light. Should be a tiny bit darker, especially this area right here because of all the clouds and everything. See this brush doing the job. This is why I use different type of brush, different time, because I don't know. Sometimes I need some brush, sometimes I don't. So just go with the flow most of the time. Okay, now I need to do the grass, right? I always use this brush when I do grass because it does work pretty good. At least it did. Let me see. Yeah, it should be fine. Like, this is fine. I don't mind about it. Doing cloud, like, not cloud, sorry, doing grass from far away is kind of hard to do. So you kind of have to go back and forth and zoom in and zoom out. See what's going on, how it looks, which way you want to add more color, which way you don't want to add more color into it, you know. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure everything goes smoothly. Things does work out by itself most of the time. For example, right now I want to have a pond here, or at least I want to have something here, but it, like, I was gonna do pond here, or at least something here, but now I feel like I can do a pond here because it does already look like it, so I'm gonna let it be like that. The riverbank is gonna be a little bit like this, you know, like mixed up with brushes and all the other stuff together. Maybe some brushes here and there, like this. Some plants. Wait, this, what the hell is this? Oh, that's the, that's when we were trying to draw. That's the one that we come up with. I remember that. Okay. Okay, grasses. Okay. Let's go with grasses right here, maybe. Some up here, maybe, and then some up here. Now, is it work as I wanted to? No, because that's how artwork is most of the time. You think that something's gonna work out, but that doesn't work out. I want to have a different color, but somehow the color coming out in a different way that I want it to. So I don't know. You just have to go back and fix it. It does take a lot of time though. Like, doing artwork is not easy most of the time, unless you're doing like a watercolor or something. Then it's pretty easy, especially when it like, okay, so it takes less time for me at least to do it, because when you start doing it, it's gonna do it half of your work. You don't have to do anything. At least that's how I like it most of the time. Okay, this. Okay. I think I should have started doing the landscape, and I need to work the river right here. This is one of the things that I need to work on right now, because I already finished most of the stuff that I need to do, all the grasses and everything, so I'm gonna do that right now. Let's go with a brush like this, and then like I said, because the sky will reflect, so I'm gonna take this color, start going around and adding the color into it like that, you know, because you want to make sure the color is matching in the sky. The sky is the same color as this. Like, of course it's gonna have blue in it too, but I at least want to add some other color into it. For example, this color, this should be right here, because, you know, it's right in top of this. So when you look at it, it's gonna look like it's reflecting, right? It's reflecting the color. This color will go here, like that. Yeah, I don't think anything else I have to add. The one thing I want to have a different brush for is this right here. the more far away you go, the more like brighter the light is gonna be for the reflection. Um, so I'm gonna put maybe a pond or a river far away. I need to fix this here. I don't want to make it feel like, oh, just a line. No, it's not a line. There's more going on. Just it's kind of like a hint, you know. It's like, oh, this is a. I mean, I draw the line, but no, there's not a line. There's more things behind it. Yeah, how does it look so far? Yeah, it looks much better than what we started with actually. Well, now doing this giving me more time to do other stuff. Like if I finish this off right here and I can start with the grasses and all the other stuff, so I'm I'm gonna finish this off. I think I'm going too far. Hold on. I think I'm going too far with this. This part right here, I don't know how to fix that. Like this is, I think I need to work with this one, but different brush. It's not doing what it's supposed to do, so I'm gonna add some color into it and start with a different type of brush here. Also, one thing you have to understand is don't be scared, you know? Like the more scared you get, the more worse your artwork is gonna get. Because in the end of the day, you can change it, you can fix it. Anything that broke, you can fix it. So, you know, don't be afraid. Just add however you want, do whatever you want, but make sure you know what to do, how to do it, what to add after, what to do next. You know, I'm gonna add maybe different brush. I'm gonna add some color light here and then some light here because the reflection of the sun should you should see it here. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I need to add more shadow into the land. So let's start with this brush. Pick a color. Uh, Maybe this, but a little bit darker. Let me get with this something like this. Perhaps I think it should work. Okay. Okay, I'm adding more darker color into it. Maybe some color up here, darker color up here. Maybe some light, some bushes here. Okay, I'm gonna add more dark color in this area. I feel like this needs to be a little bit darker. And then right here, I don't want to add too dark. Like I don't want to add too dark too fast. By doing that, you might take away, or you might change it really fast. You don't want to do that. You want to at least have it, give it a chance. For example, right here, I'm not going to add too much darker color into it unless I actually add more darker next to it. So it's slowly going dark instead of just boom, dark, you know. Like you can, in some cases, you have to, but in some cases, you don't want to do that. For now, I'm not going to do any of it. Again, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to put tiny bit dark and tiny bit light and here and there for now. And then when I'm done and when I'm finishing it off and I start, you know, when I'm finishing it off and I'm almost done doing my job, then I'm gonna add more color into it, more light, more dark, more, you know, more stronger color, I guess, into it when I'm almost done doing this landscape. For now, I'm just gonna add like tiny bit dark, tiny bit light here and there. Now this area right here, um, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a different color and I'm gonna go a little bit light color, and then I am gonna make it a little bit lighter. Okay, let me maybe, yeah, like that, right? So I'm gonna add more color into it, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put more puddle here. Puddle? Is it called puddle? Right? That's the word, right? Puddle. Yeah, there you go. So it looks like, oh, the mud came in and all the stuffs are mixed in together, kind of like that. The music sucks, dude. What the hell is going on with this? I gotta find something better. Okay, and then there's a puddle right here, maybe. Now this one, I'm gonna make it pinker or purplish because the light should reflect in here. There it goes. Okay, and then some color, perhaps some shadows, some darkness. Yeah, so all of them combined, coming in together and slowly building something different. For this thing right here, I'm gonna zoom in and then I'm gonna use a different color to make it a little bit darker. So get that right here, and then okay, so when the light coming in, which way the shadow would be? The shadow would be in the top, right? Because that's where the light is hitting from, so the shadow would be the top. That means the branches over there on that side, or the grass would be a little bit darker. You can see the shadow over there, like that, I guess. Let's see how that goes, and then add more color here, more color here, more color here. Yeah, how does it look? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it does look like a, puddle or something. Uh, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of color in this way, actually. Make it look like a riverbank. Okay, and then more shadow up here. Now, at this point, I'm almost done with this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start adding more darker and more bold color into it. For example, right here, I'm gonna add more bold color into it. Again, I left the whole place like this, but now I'm adding more darker color because I can right now. I know which way um the whole thing is gonna go. I actually don't like this place right here. I feel like it doesn't look natural when it comes to carve like that so fast. So I'm gonna add more into it. And I'm gonna take this color from here. See, I should have done more layer, but I didn't do it because I'm a dummy dum dum. I should have done more layer into it. So I'm gonna add another something into it just to make it look like, oh, maybe the mud came in, or like, I don't know. It doesn't. You don't want to have something straight, like something going really straight. It doesn't do that. In nature, it could go either or. There's a lot of things goes back and forth, right? You want to make sure you add those two, like putting some grasses here and there, making it more natural, like right here, you know, like for example, this thing right here, it looks so straight. It shouldn't be straight. It should be a different color. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick a different color. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this color right here, the one that I already used, and then go up here and start adding more bushes, and then maybe tiny bit light color, and then start adding into it like that. Yeah, so it's not straight. There is more into it. It, I when you do artwork, it you have to understand it's kind of like a magic trick, right? You showing something that doesn't is not there, right? For example, this all of this puddle right here, are there really actually something there? No, it's not. It's just me making it look like there is something there, right? the the artwork that I have is it's a 2D artwork. It's not a 3D artwork, but you are making it look like it's not a 2D artwork, but it is a 3D artwork. That's what the trick is. And the more you know how to trick, the more you know how to tell a story without something being there, the better you're gonna go on your art. You know, the better you will be doing art. At least, at least for like doing landscape, that's how it's supposed to be. But I don't know. I don't know anything else most of the time. I'm not that good at it, so don't take anything I said and like do like what do you even call those things? Like if you like drawing like a human or something, don't listen to me because I am not good at it. I don't know. Ow! Sorry, my rabbit bit me on my foot. She always does that. She want to have more space. I don't know why. She does have more space. Like she can run around all over the house, but somehow she always comes in here and bite my toes. She's cute though. I like her. Okay, this part right here, I'm not liking it. It doesn't look as I want it to be. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it look different. Um, I actually haven't used any green so far. Maybe this. Maybe this. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna add this green into it. Some blue into it, mix into it, so that it actually matches with the sky. Um, like that maybe, but see how now it's too perfect. It seems very smooth, which is not supposed to be. So I'm gonna use a different brush and put some like something in it. Um, the land looks plain, even, which is good. If you want to keep it like that, you can. For me personally, I'm not, so I'm gonna start adding some plants, some trees, some branches. At least that's what I do most of the time. I just add things that not shouldn't be there. So yeah, there you go. It's a tree. You know, who knows? Is that a tree? I don't know. Maybe it is a tree. Nobody knows. Just one tree? No, maybe some other tree next to it. Some other tree growing that side. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? See, it doesn't. It just the division, and you try to add things into it where it breaks the mold, and it becomes something it's not supposed to be. It becomes something natural, like right here. I just added tree. There's no tree here, but where the tree came from, who knows? It makes where your eye stops. It makes your eye when you look from the bottom to top. It's like, oh, okay, there's a tree here, you know, like it's something unique and interesting that you should put it on your artwork. When you do it, it's something people's eyes will get caught on it. At least that's what I do it. Again, I am not that good. I'm not saying I am the best artist. I'm not that good, so I made mistake and I learned from my mistake. Different artists have different view and different artists do things differently, so maybe somebody else will do something different than what I am doing here. Yeah, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Um, do your art, look into it, find a way, because all we're doing is we are going our own way and we are trying our own things. And that's what art is, you know. Sometime I heard people say, oh, wait a minute, are you copying somebody else's artwork? What? I mean, I am copying somebody else's work, but I'm still doing my work. Like this artwork I copied, but am I copying completely? Did it work completely? No, it didn't. So this is what I got. So this is what the artwork that I have. So you can see two back to back, and even though both of them look, or at least kind of the same, but it's not completely the same. If you were doing something like this, the best option that you could do is you could go and take a picture by yourself. You go and take a picture from somebody else, or you go take a picture when you go outside for a walk or something. You can take pictures and do it. For me, I can't do it. I have a job. I'm not gonna be able to go and spend half an hour just to take a picture or something like that. So what I do most of the time, I go and if I go online and look somebody else taking a picture and posting it, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. All right, let me try it out. So that's what I do most of the time. I also don't sell my artwork, so there's no point of um, going out and doing my own thing or taking picture by myself, because I'm not gonna sell my art most of the time. I never have. I think I only sold few art pieces here and there sometime, but that's all. That's all I did so far. Nobody wants to art. Like most of them buy my artwork, because if you want to sell your artwork, you have to have connection. You have to know people, and I don't have any, and I'm not. I don't know. I guess I don't have much time to do any of it, so I don't really care about it. Um, kind of want to add some darker color here, right there, but I'm also afraid it might make it look bad. Okay, now I feel like the artwork is almost done. I managed to do a lot of the things. The last thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna start touching on some of the places that might caught your eyes first. The way you do it is that you get a really small brush like this, and then start picking like this. Do this. Now this is, again, it depends on how you want to do it. I'm gonna take this brush and start doing it. It might not be as easy as you think it is, so I'm gonna lower down the color a little bit and start doing it. Or if you were like me and you don't want to deal with this, you could just use a brush that does those kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna do it. See, there's a lot of brush. I mean, not brush. I mean, there's bushes here and there, like this. Um, it's all about delusion. Like for example, right here, I'm gonna make it look like, oh, you know, there's some trees here, there's some plants here. Yeah, that I mean, look, from far away, it will look like bushes, right? From close up, probably not. But that's how it's supposed to be. Because, well, are you gonna spend the whole time just picking up, like doing bushes here and there? Probably not. You have more things to do, you know. So you just want to make it look like, oh yeah, there is a bush, even though there's none. Like that. Yeah, like this. You know. I'm gonna add some, maybe some different color here because I don't know. I want to. Right here. And some darker color here. One other thing I do like about, you know, doing like digital artwork in my computer is that you can um, pick, you can take a color by clicking it, right? If you're doing digital, not, I mean, if you're doing traditional, oh my god, it takes so long, dude. It takes so long to mix up all the color, do all the color, see how that goes. Like, it takes a long time to do any of it. Right here, you want to add some color, some bushes, but do not make it look like, oh, it's just another bushes. No, give something unique. For example, I'm gonna give it a branch here to make it look like, oh yes, it is bushes, but it's a different bush. It's not the same old bush that you've been following so far, and maybe add some different color into it to make it look more interesting. Again, I'm spending a lot of time doing all of this stuff. You don't have to do any of it. You know, if you know how to do it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be easy for you. But I just love doing it. I just love doing bushes sometimes. You know, like you, if you don't enjoy doing artwork, then I don't think you should do artwork. You know, some people don't, some people do. I love doing artwork, and I enjoy it. You know, it's fun for me at least. I don't know why. It's always been fun for me. I'm a very weird person, though. That's one of the things that I always learn, and people told me I'm a very weird person. I don't do things other people do most of the time. So maybe because of that, I don't know. I always love art. Something unique, something different. I don't know. Me personally, I don't like my artwork because there's better people that do artwork than me, but I always liked doing what I want to do, and that's always something that I will do. I don't care if people like my artwork or not. That doesn't make sense to me. That's not something for them. It's for me. I like doing artwork, so I do like doing artwork. I don't really care about it. Who likes my artwork? Who doesn't? Who cares? I enjoyed it. It's kind of like it's a journey, I guess, right? It's a journey that you go through, and you spend time with it. You do stuff. So right here, see this one, I always go dark in this place like this because something that I like actually, like that, yeah. So I'll go darker on the corner most of the time, and then get the brush and start picking. There it goes. Maybe another branches here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. I might have some color, different color here. Okay, now I'm almost done with this, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the color and start adding into some bushes here and there, because light will always reflect, right? So all the trees, all the plants that I have, maybe some of them reflecting on each other, you know, maybe some of them like going around it, maybe some bushes have some dew or something that actually reflecting um, the light that coming out. So this is what I mean when I said that, you know, you have to make sure the color does match with each other, the sky and the land. um, I actually learn it because I do water color, and a lot of the time they do, you know, match with each other, or they do go into each other. That's where I actually learned this from, but I love doing it. So, you know, let's grab let's grab jeez let's grab this color and maybe do some bushes here and there. So yeah, maybe some here, maybe. Yeah, so this is, you kind of look into it and see, okay, what I done, what I have to change, what should I add. um yeah, so you just like go back and look at it, see what you can change or what should you add. This, it looks perfect for now. Again, sometime I just leave it alone, because the more I add, the more worse it gets slowly. So sometime I just leave it be. uh for now I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna add some of the some of the darker color here and there real quick though, like that maybe. Yeah, but other than that, it is done. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I think this is what I can come up with. um Let me check one last time if there is anything I want to add. No, I think it looks good. um you could work on it more if you want to, but for now I think this is where I'm gonna end. I think this is perfect. uh I'm gonna sign it real quick. What is it? Is it 8, and then it's 26? All right. Well, we are done. How long did it took us? Almost like 2 hours or something. Wait, is it 2 hours? I have no idea. I don't know how long it's been. Wait, it's been an hour and a half, which is fine. I mean, for this hour and a half, I don't really mind about it. Again, it's not the best artwork I ever done, but just to spend some time and trying to make like draw some cloud. I don't know. Art always make me happy, and I always love seeing artwork when people do art. So something makes me happy. So I think it's spending some time doing this. It's fine, you know. All right. Anyway, well, I'm gonna stop the stream here, but thank you guys. Thank you for staying with me. I'm probably gonna post it on the art fold. And yeah, if you need any help, just let me know. Send me a DM on Artfold if you have it. Um, my Discord is on too. If you guys want to, text me there, that's fine. But anyway, uh, hopefully you enjoy your time. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.